what's this episode? 11. 1-1. There you go. There you go. Better
So
search.
what are we talking about? We gotta talk about the gigs last week.
We got some gigs, man. Some heavy gigs last week. That was Saturday. Dang, dropped both of them.
I wasn't planning on that.
Don't hire him as a drummer. He's gonna be dropping sticks left and right. But yeah, it was a heavy gig. We had first night. Friday. What was Friday?
That was it was at
Julio's house. What was the gig name? The gig name was
It's on the Facebook and the pictures.
Noche de Skakor, I think. Was that what it was called? Yeah, Noche de Skakor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a pretty heavy gig. The bands that played, we had Can Biscuits. We had some other bands in there.
Some other bands. There was one band. It was I think it was just hardcore.
Yeah, there's some hardcore bands. I was surprised.
It was like, it was good.
You had a little ska playing, and then I saw some hardcore dancing, and I see like a little dude jumps out from like inside the pit throwing some fists and all that. And
it was riot.
It was crazy. People were fighting and all that. People were throwing down. So that means it was a good show. And it got crazy. People were fighting and all that. You know.
I had a good time. I just wish there was more drinks.
I had enough drinks. It was alright. I was getting
I had loaded. Jack Daniels.
But that show, unfortunately, when we talk about the mishaps, you know, people need to keep the peace. You go to a show.
Yeah, the flyer clearly says no drama.
Respect the pad.
And respect the house.
Respect the pad. And you know, we got our boy Julio who's throwing these shows, doing Julio Productions, and people, rough house can't do that. You know, keep the peace, man, because we want more shows.
No drama, yeah.
So next time you're gonna do something illegal at the house, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So yeah, that night was pretty insane. Even though
that was Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday. Got shut down a little early at 11. A little early. Could have had a couple more hours of some gig time, but it was worth it despite cops coming and helicopters. That's crazy. That's how you know gigs are gonna. Especially these ones are crazy.
Yeah.
They're calling in the chopper, man.
That's the second time a gig is called in the choppers and things.
Man, that's like we're doing something right. Whatever Don Julio Productions is doing, you guys are doing it. So first night that was a good gig. Worth how much was that? $3? $3. Yeah. Next gig,
Saturday.
that was woo. Everyone was kind of let down by the first gig. They're like, man, what the hell, because we got shut down a little earlier, which wasn't anybody's fault. Well, it was somebody's fault. But
not saying any names.
But second gig, that one just upped the ante. It was a complete set.
I liked it.
Cerebro Negro, they headlined pretty much. It was them. Yeah, Music Mob, Can Biscuits. Who else we have? Gran Sociedad.
Yeah, they were first actually.
Was Rocksteady Risers there?
No.
I haven't seen them play in a while. Rocksteady Risers, you guys gotta get on it. Start playing. We're missing you. We're seeing your name on the flyer, but our hearts are still empty. And then that was a good show. That one was like $4. It was worth it. That one.
So they played
a
good set list. I mean, their set list was long. It wasn't long.
This was the first time going to a gig, and then the sound setup to me kind of impressed me.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, the sound quality. Or a few gigs back, Cerebro Negro played. It was the last time we played here, and you couldn't really hear what the band was playing. All you heard was the horns, pretty much, and that was like the only thing you could go off of. Vocals, you couldn't hear nothing. And
they had a little bit of problems that night, but then they got over it, so you couldn't really tell.
I think that it was probably due to the dust and all that. That night it was just like it was still a good night, but
it's too hectic.
That was the last time they played, and I forgot what it was. But this night, Saturday, they upped the ante, and everything was great. Cerebro Negro, they were badass. They were chilling there the entire show. I was like, I didn't even know they were there.
Yeah, they were there the whole thing.
They were the first band there, and I was like,
if you look in the background in our pictures, you actually see the singer just chilling.
He's just chilling. If you guys wanted to talk to him, that was a perfect opportunity. Yeah, you gotta be on the lookout. So this was a chill.
It was good.
That was really good. It was something. And then that's for the gig news. We haven't got any update on any gigs this weekend. We're looking into it right now. Yeah. If there's any updates, we'll put them on the page or on our personal pages or whatnot.
There's a rumor going around that Can Biscuits will be playing somewhere in Rialto.
Rialto. So yeah, that's a rumor. Don't quote us on that. In Rialto.
It's just buzzing around. You never know. But you'll be the first to know.
Just check back to the dark surge. Come back to us. We could do that for now. I don't know.
And then I guess we'll.
So yeah, then we'll keep that on there. And then we've been doing like a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff now, and things are gonna start getting bigger because it's crazy how people at shows we're doing our little networking, and things are looking all the up.
Introduced to new people.
So if you haven't liked the page already, just like it, and
I will put in the description.
tell your people to rep it and whatnot. And so yeah, I'll talk about
for news. I guess we can go on to Lewis.
Well, there's a thrasher dude. Lewis Audio, I think his last name is. We'll put his name in the link. And hit him up on Facebook, because this guy is like trying to throw some like thrash shows, and he's
some metal shows.
You know, and he's just looking for venues.
He's just looking for a place to.
Yeah, just need a backyard and a house. So we'll put his name or his link somewhere.
Facebook.
And then just hit him up if you know any places to throw. If you want to hear some thrash shows, hit him up and like, yo, we want to hear some shit.
We need to bring metal.
You know, we've been going to ska gigs. Ska gigs are cool, but then like our hearts lie like in metal and stuff. You know, it's death, thrash, black, you know, whatever. So you know, hopefully we'll try to get this metal scene going. And if anyone of our fans are interested in metal, you know, here's a place to go. So there's that. Hit him up if.
We'll keep you in tune with all that stuff. You know, information, bands,
all that
stuff like that.
shizzle. So.
I guess
that'll
do it for this episode.
That'll wrap it up. You know, we're gonna start doing more grander things. We're gonna start like, you know, there's always room for epic expansion. So there you go. Yeah. So I guess that cuts it for this podcast. Last things.
Just look forward to new Dark Surge stuff.
And just rep the page, share it if you can, like it, and
tell your friends, tell
everybody,
tell your people,
tell your clique to like the page and all that, and
guess that's it.
Do what's good. When the getting's good, you gotta get what's good. There you go. So signing off, we got Rambo, and this is the Dark Surge. There you go.
Bam.